It's 11:11, Harvey.
Yeah, you got things to
No, that's my number, baby.
do? 11.
It's 11:11, baby. It's 11:11 road trip time. Okay, so let's talk about this just a little bit and dream it out a little bit. So what we want to possibly pitch to your significant other is that you've already spoke with her briefly about a trucking business, right? That you want to
Yeah, we
get a
just talked
fleet.
about that up front.
Okay.
Huh?
That you want to have a fleet trucking business, right? And
Yeah,
so
we all.
right. So where I'm going to be able to come in at is I'll be able to help you guys so we can dream it out together and exactly look at where you guys are and where you want to be. So if and you with your background, you're going to know currently right now in this economy, I know for a fact that there is lack of 750,000 jobs dealing with CDLs. So we know
Yeah.
that. So we know that there's a large market. We can agree. What you and your wife will be able to do because you have access across multiple realms, meaning you have dispatching experience. You're out there, you've been a driver, you've been an owner operator. And so, what we need to do is look at what needs do you want to meet right now? And you know that there's a wide range, like you said, we can go for working for companies like Amazon, even FedEx, it looks like might be doing some subcontracting as well. And or you can go out on a private where you now control the entire dynamic of the transportation, meaning you are the dispatcher. You are also going to end up being the broker, so you will be the negotiator between the individual that wants the product or service moved, or and so you will be able to negotiate the rates, which then puts you in a place of power for your staff to develop a world class benefits program that will help your staff to retain them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And so one of the things that we want to do is there's 20 steps that you need in order to build yourself appropriately so that whether you decide you're going to take advantage of some of the grant money that's out here available for small businesses to provide products and services, even something like Quest Diagnostics. I recently was doing some research on their website. They give you a capacity to bid for private companies, just like you would bid for a government contract on how to deliver products or services to them. So you have that option. Then you will have the option also to even get into medical transportation. You realize that that's also a big one, what they call non-MMNT, non-medical transportation, where we can get into taking doctors and I mean taking patients to their doctor's appointments and whatnot. So there's money there. You also want to consider your business credit and having access to trade lines that in the event that you get a contract and you need to employ a few more drivers and get a few more checks, you want to be ready before the opportunity presents itself. You know, scripturally, and I go back and forth, Habakkuk 2 says, write your vision and make it plain. If you've made it plain to the universe what it is that you want, the universe is going to deliver the traffic. It's going to deliver the people, the places, the things, the books, the ideas. And now you and I together, Harvey. Ain't that something?
Right.
Ha.
Right. That's right.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
But you
So
have to be
I'm gonna
in
make it happen. I'm
receiving.
gonna make it happen. I'm gonna have her to call you, or I may call you. And uh, let me answer this call right quick, please.
Okay, no problem. Well, great day. I am your Freedom Queen, and this is Road Trip Squad, where we're going all over the country, staying in Airbnbs. Yes, 1 second. Coaching. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, they wasn't talking about nothing. So I don't get so long. But yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna build with us. I don't have to paint no pictures. You know, one thing about my wife, she knows and understands my seriousness about what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to achieve for us, for uplift all of humanity. You know, she understands. You know, when I make a move, she know that my move was made for a reason. So when I tell her that I've been in contact with, she's not gonna trip any kind of way. I just have not approached her with it because, like I said, I wanted to deal with you to see what we can come up with when putting our minds together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know. She might have been, who knows? She might have got married again or anything. So I wanted to know where you were. Because I remember last time you were telling me about Airbnb and you had some people in it you had to get back right quick or something. So I know you had a lot of stuff going on. But, you know, now I just wanted to touch base with you and see where you were, you know, see what, what was on your mind, what you wanted. Who knows? You might not want to be bothered with nobody. So now that we have done that, I can build with, let her know what's going on and let y'all touch base so you and her can talk. You know, without me, women, y'all right love, y'all are love. So, you know, that's the part about the world that nobody will accept. And the reason why a lot of these groups of people that are claiming that they're building, they got their own nation. And the reason why they're not recognized is because the true head is not there. You know, when men think they can go to the government and build their own little nation or whatever, the first thing the government knows is when they ask you break down your infrastructure and how you're running it, when they hear that there is no mother at the head, then they know that you don't know what you're doing. And they know that eventually you're going to fail. Why? Because men are too sensitive. Men do not know how to manage their spirit versus their flesh. And the powers that be know this about men, and this is why they're always able to go in and persuade them to get in bed with. You know, they throw dollar signs in front of their eyes and they'll pulse their mouth. You know what I mean? So, but women, you can't do that with women. You know, when women get involved with something, they pretty much are involved and they're serious about their mission. You know what I'm saying? You can't just roll them over any kind of way because they see you coming a mile away. You know, they're trying to build something and they're not going to let you stop it. But men will shut the whole business down just to get in bed with somebody else because their eyes always get starry when they run into somebody that's got $1 million or that's a TV star or rapper, all these kind of people. And my thing is, I'm not a fan of any man. So when I walk in the room, I'm the most important person in the room. You know, my thing is, I'm looking at myself like a star. You know, so my thing is, I'm gonna put it together, and we're gonna get together. And I got a couple of brothers that I'm gonna call, and we need to get a Zoom meeting or something together, so that we can build and just see, you know, where each other's at. And I'm gonna sit back and listen and let you get a feel for what you hear. You know what I mean? And then if you have any dislikes, we just delete. One thing about me, I do the 50. I have no problem deleting it, bro. We don't feel like you work with what we trying to do. So, you know, we're gonna have to let you miss this one right here. But you know, it might be something to come along, but you just gotta be careful because a brother knows things don't mean he's willing to be what he knows. You know what I'm saying? So, work to do. I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do my part.
Okay, great. So So you're gonna go ahead and connect with your wife, and we're gonna get together like this. I'm not a threat at all, literally. And we got great minds that gotta come together, because the skill set that you told me that she got, that make her equally beast just like me.
Yeah, she's a hell of a woman. She's and she into that grant thing too. Like she be looking up, trying to figure out what grants. I don't think she might not be as good as you with it, but I believe she can bring something to the table. So I'm gonna make sure you and her build. You know what I mean? And leave that at that. As far as being a threat, now you don't have to worry about that. One thing you should always remember is this like I told you, this might be something that you hear me say it, but you got to grasp. You probably have never met a man, a spirit man, who actually knows where he comes from. He honors and revels. When people say worship her, mother doesn't require you to worship her. She's already given you the principle. She expects for you to live in the principle. This is why she's created the virtues. This is why she's created more excellence. This is why she's created the orders of angels in all that you see. Why? Because she's giving you what you need. Remember, we already know everything's on the inside. So you don't have to worship her because you are a part of her. And that's why if you know what's inside of you, you honor yourself. And you're honoring her. So my thing is, at your beck and call, regardless of anybody else. You understand that?
Yes.
Maybe you don't catch that. Like, see. Okay, let me figure out how to explain this because you might think I'm trying to talk